Hi everyone. I'm here to bring you. Oh, Maggie. That's what a French bulldog sounds like. I'm here to bring you a variety of updates. Some good news, some not good news. Let me see. What should I lead with? Should I start with some good news? First of all, want to see who's helping me right now? Elsa, are you going to help make the video? I'm going to send a newsletter. I'm going to tell people that we need some help. Elsa is like, as long as I can have a lap, I'm good. Okay, let's start with some good news. Okay, our custom harness and leash sets arrived, and they are more beautiful than I could have imagined. They are, it's a matching set. It's a harness and a leash. And look at they're handmade. Look at the detail and the nice buckle. Hi, honey. It's got our name on it. And it's this nice, it's nice, soft, velvety material. And this is the style of our harnesses that we sold a couple years ago, except this time we had the manufacturer add a layer of like soft velvet feeling stuff. And there's 3 color choices. We've got this beautiful purple, this really pretty green, and pink. Elsa likes to wear the pink. Elsa likes to wear the pink harness and leash set when she goes for her walks. So anyone who pre-ordered these, I've shipped them already. And the rest that are in stock are for sale right now in our store. I will put the link below. The harness leash set is $38. Originally, when I placed the order months and months and months ago, I thought that if people bought one set, it would pay for another set for a Camp Cocker dog. Unfortunately, because of tariffs, people would have to buy 2 sets to pay for one for a Camp Cocker dog. So I don't know if anyone has any friends that would enjoy a nice harness leash set, or if you want to freshen up your dog's harness leash set, please consider buying one, but if you can buy a set of 2 would pay for a Camp Cocker dog to have 1 set. All right, so that's good news, bad news. Okay, I had to write down all my notes because I have a lot. Okay, something fun. Let's do something fun. Fozzie Bear, he's the largest Cocker Spaniel we've ever rescued. He's 46 pounds, and one of our supporters donated a DNA test kit to him, and we're shocked that it came back. He's 100% Cocker Spaniel. I've never rescued a Cocker Spaniel that was 46 pounds. He's not fat. He's just big. And other good news for Fozzie Bear, he has an adoption pending. He'll be living in Utah, and one of his dog dads is flying here to Los Angeles next early August. It's coming, next week. Okay, and another good news front, another adoption pending is Puppy Betsy, and her adopter is coming from Montana, and she is coming in next week as well. Okay, so, all right, I'm dreading getting to the bad news. Okay, our adoptions are down. Our adoptions have plummeted since probably early February. And I have a feeling there's 2 reasons. One is market saturation that started happening around 2023. Everyone who ever wanted a dog during the pandemic got one. And so there's just not enough homes looking to adopt. So that's the first thing, market saturation. The second reason is I think there's a lot of economic anxiety going on right now, and people are pausing before taking on the commitment of adopting a breed of dog that's very expensive to own. I mean, the Cocker Spaniel breed is one of the more expensive breeds to own. They need high quality nutrition. They often need specialists. And many of our dogs that are up for adoption are older dogs, middle-aged dogs, senior dogs that are going to cost an adopter, a future adopter, significant funds in vet bills. And that's just the reality of the breed. So our adoptions have plummeted. As a result, our intakes have had to slow down to match the reduction in adoptions. And there's also not very many Cocker Spaniels in the shelters anymore, except for the seniors. The last senior that we just rescued from a Texas shelter, Marigold. Oh boy. We just got her bill. It's over $8,000. Okay. That was medical boarding when she had pneumonia, and then isolation and all the diagnostics for that. And then she was staying at the vet for a couple weeks before she could get her mammary tumor surgery, biopsy. She needed anyway, she got the work. So a senior dog is not cheap. And now Marigold is fixed up, but we have a big hospital bill that's due to actually that one hospital. Oh my God. This is what we owe them right now. Oh my God. Okay. Bad news. All right, let's do some good news. Okay. The good news is our major medical dogs are all thriving because we don't cut corners on their vet care, and we're thorough, and we don't decline services. And yes, a senior dog like Marigold ran up an $8,000 plus vet bill, but she's thriving now. So this is just what we do. We rescue major medical dogs or senior dogs. And that's just how it goes. But okay, so let's talk about some good news. Okay, so earlier this year, I participated in a mastermind program where I was mentored for 4 months with 4 other nonprofits. There was 5 of us in this mastermind. And basically it was an intensive training to help us all pivot our nonprofits to lean into promoting monthly donor programs. Camp Cocker has had a monthly donor program. I didn't do much to promote it. And part of that is me being, there's nothing I hate more than asking for money. I mean, honestly, I wish I just had some billionaire family that would just pay for all of it. But, I don't. Most rescuers don't have access to money. So I had to get over my fear of asking for help. And that's part of why I'm here now asking all of you for help. I just got to be brave and say it's okay. I'm asking for help, not for myself. I'm asking for help for our dogs and the future dogs that we would like to save. So the good news is I have been able to increase our monthly donors. Okay, let me back this up a little bit. I hope people are sticking with this. Okay, I have a budget in mind, a broad budget in mind of what it would cost to get a rescue facility. And we're not talking like some big place. I'm talking like a very small or modest sized industrial space with an outdoor area that can be fenced in so the dogs can go inside and outside, where I can get like physical therapy equipment because we rescue so many hit by car dogs and so many senior dogs. I have a budget in mind, a monthly operating budget for a very small, modest space. This is for the rent, the utilities, and labor. Labor of caretakers is 2/3 of that budget. I mean, labor is the big part because It's important to me that if I'm going to have a facility at some point, that I staff it at a ratio of no more than 10 dogs per one caretaker. I just don't like these other sanctuaries that have like 50 dogs on their property with one caretaker. It's not fair to the dogs, especially if I like to rescue seniors and major medical dogs that need a lot more one-on-one interaction. So prior to me starting to promote our monthly giving program, which is called the Campers, prior to me starting to promote that, we were at 12 to 14% of our monthly goal to get a facility. Okay, I just added up the numbers this morning. We are currently now at just under 20% of our goal, like 19.85% of our monthly goal. I mean, that's just so hopeful. I have so much hope that we are going to continue to grow our monthly donor program. I have hope that our fans are going to come through for our dogs so we can get a facility. And I'm going to put the link below of how to join the Campers. And this email is going out to, I think, 4,000 people. And right now, our monthly donors are around 568 people a month. So there's still like 3,400 people that are going to get this newsletter that are not part of the Campers. So I'm asking you, please consider signing up to become a camper and join our monthly giving program for $10 a month. That's it, $10 a month. That's all I'm asking. I can't even imagine what would happen if every single person signed up today. That's a dream, but let's say we get 10 new people today. I don't know, 10 new people at $10 a month. That's $100 a month. Okay, so that's the good news. Okay, bad news. We had some really generous donors a couple weeks ago that donated enough to cover Violet's eye procedure, and the extra, I made a big payment towards our credit card debt, which is where we put a lot of our vet bills. I paid a big chunk down, and in the last 2 weeks, we've run up more bills, and our two vets we're working with send us our invoices at the end of the month. The one vet we got the invoice from the one vet, and we owe them $9,084. And our other vet hasn't sent us their bill for the month, but I'm expecting it to be probably $8,000. I'm guessing. I don't know what it's going to be. It was a lot of, anyway. So now we've maxed out our care credit again, and we've maxed out the regular credit card. So we need donations today. But I think everyone's tapped out. So my pitch to everyone is, please consider joining our monthly giving program. If you can just do $10 a month, that's like 30 cents a day. We just need more people to jump on board to help us to be able to stay in our rescue group long term. We have so many dogs that aren't getting adopted that are still needing resources every month. Libby, who had 3 different surgeries, her knees are doing great, by the way. She's going to be in PT for probably 6 to 9 months. And I don't know if she's adoptable yet until she can walk better, but her 3 surgeries and the PT, enormous amount of money we're spending on Libby. And she's still not really adoptable at this point. So we really, really need people to sign up to become monthly donors. Okay, and then the last bit of bad news. I hate to end with bad news. I really hate to end with bad news. But until we can get all of our vet debt paid off, our intakes are closed. And this makes me really sad because there's nothing I love more than going and getting a nice little 13-year-old dog like Marigold from a shelter, or a major medical dog like Libby from a shelter. I mean, those are my favorite dogs to rescue. But we're maxed out. We're maxed out. We don't have the resources to absorb any more dogs, and we're essentially becoming a sanctuary without having a sanctuary, because even our young dogs are not getting adopted. We have some young dogs that should have been adopted. Elvis, who's 11 months old, should have been adopted 2 months ago. Honestly, he's a great dog. He's in Dallas. We have our other young dogs. I mean, people say they only want young dogs. We have young dogs that aren't getting adopted. We have Wednesday, who's 1.5 years. She needs training. She needs potty training, and she needs. She's a nightmare on a leash out in public. Just barks and is reactive. So she does need adopters willing to put in the work and the time to work with a force-free dog trainer. And she definitely needs a house with a yard, because at this point right now, she can't go on leash walks. She's too reactive. And in the home, she's so sweet and friendly. It's just leash on a leash out in public. She's just really reactive and barky. And then there's Zorro, who's also 1.5 years of age, and he's getting there with the potty training, and he's not as leash reactive. Actually, I don't know if he is as bad as Wednesday. They were litter mates, and I think part of their behavior is a result that they were never split up as puppies, and they developed litter mate syndrome. They're split up right now. They needed to split up because they were making each other crazy. But Zorro also needs a house with a yard to help with his potty training. But he's probably 50% potty trained now. But those are our 3 young dogs. And why do we've had them since May, and now it's August. So the reality is we're becoming a sanctuary without intending to be a sanctuary. If we can't get dogs adopted, if we can't even get our young dogs adopted. So this is a crisis for Camp Cocker. We have to close our intakes. We have to get our vet bills paid off. And we have to focus on increasing our monthly donors. So the big message here is, for those of you that can make a donation today towards our vet debt, that's wonderful. But I'm hoping that more people might consider joining our monthly giving program. And like I said, just $10 a month can make a difference for our rescue group. So thank you so much for your support. I'm sorry that it's not all good news and it's a lot of bad news, but I hope I mixed it up. And I hope that you all feel good for everything you're doing for our dogs. We have such good people who support us, and I know everyone is struggling financially. Everybody. And it's just not a good time to be rescuing these expensive medical dogs, but that's kind of what we do. So thank you for your support, and I hope you feel good about all the dogs that you've changed the lives for. So thank you so much. Elsa, do you want to say goodbye? Elsa was a very, very expensive dog to rescue last year. Elsa, were you like the price of a used car? I think she was. She had multiple surgeries to save her arm, and she saved her arm. Yes. Anyway, thanks for your support, everyone. All right, bye.